Alright, streaming started. Good. Good day, guys. Welcome back. And hopefully everything's starting. Hopefully everything starts okay, because I'm not in the best mood today. I am really being frustrated. Oh shit, I just remembered I had him down there. There it is, yeah. So I have it down there. I keep forgetting that. Alright, guys, we're gonna start the recording. I think it's a recording, isn't it? No, it's not. Good. Alright, guys. So I made a video would have been yesterday when it came out about what's going on with my mum at the hospital. As I was bitching about a lot yesterday because she was ringing and texting. Well, guess what? She started ringing and texting again, making up some BS about the staff not letting her ring me or something, which I don't believe that for 5 seconds. I think her brain's going down the toilet. I think it's the medication they put her on, and it fracks up her brain. She even said that to me earlier today. So yeah, I'll have to be on here for maybe 50, 60, maybe an hour tops. And then I'm gonna head down to the hospital and yell at them because someone needs to be yelled at because there's obviously something going on, and it's starting to piss me off because I'm constantly going to the hospital, and because I don't have a car. The hospital's not close, not far, but it's not close. So where this one is particularly, I have to basically walk there because it's in a terrible spot. It's easier to walk down than it is to actually take a bus or anything else. So I will catch a bus down there. I mean, walk down there. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on, and she keeps ringing me about things that don't make sense. I asked her yesterday what the hell she was ringing for, and she has no idea. Like literally, guys, she had no idea. She had no idea she even called me. So yeah, she's completely driving me insane, and that's why I haven't been able to stream on all my channels. Mostly this one. So yeah. Also, guys, I'm gonna start streaming. And when I do my videos, I'm gonna upload them at any time. I'm not gonna upload them basically like at 6 a.m. and that kind of stuff. I'm just gonna upload them when I upload them. The second I upload them, I'll give it an hour for YouTube to do its thing, and then I'll let it come out. That's what I'm gonna keep doing. So yeah, got my coffee, my phone. So yeah, that's what's going on, guys. Let's get started with this video. We've done enough talking. I just need to give you guys an update, a quick update, and then we can just start doing some reactions today. That's what I'm mostly gonna do with streams. For the most part, they're gonna be reactions. So the plan is I've actually decided how I'm going to do with my other channels as well. So the main Let's Plays are going to be doing anywhere between, I say, 3 hours for that. Maximum per hour, around about 2 hours and a half to like 3 hours and a half. Oh, hello, dude. What's going on, Joe? Oh, you see your name. All I can think is G.I. Joe. Hello, Hugo. What's going on? All right, some people are coming in, guys. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked now. I just mentioned I'm finishing up talking about what's going on in my family with my mother. She's at the hospital and all that. And she's basically driving me nuts and just complaining about it because I can't like get there easily. I don't have a car. I can't just get into a car and drive. So yeah, I've been running there and back, basically walking there and back, and it's been driving me insane. And then sends me a message about 30 minutes ago, telling me I need to be there earlier. So yeah, that's what's going on there. What I was chit chatting about was the channels because I got 3 channels I use, guys. This one, I got a Minecraft Let's Play one, and I got a normal Let's Play one. Now, what I want to do for my main Let's Play will be, I say, about 2.5 to about 3.5 hours tops. The Minecraft one's going to be probably about 1.5 hours to probably maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes or something like that. A little bit past 2 hours. And this one, I don't know yet. I don't know. It depends how the channel goes. Because I will be doing probably multiple streams on this channel specifically. Because there's gonna be days when I'm gonna be doing the reacts. There might be days when I'm doing like trading card games or that kind of stuff. Stuff that's more suited for the stream, not for the videos. Not like the unboxings and stuff like that. There's gonna be a lot of differences. So yeah, guys, thank you guys. I do appreciate you, Joe. Yeah, my day's okay. It's just not. I'm just bitching. That's all. Let's get started anyway. Let's finish the recording. Bam, done. All right. Let's see what I was gonna watch. I did change audio, right? No, of course not. I did not change my audio. People probably wondering what's going on behind me. I'm doing my room up, guys. So my room's gonna be a mess, especially the bed for a while. So I'm gonna give you that guys heads up now. We've got bins on there. Actually, I'll show you. I should be able to move my monitor across. So yeah, you can see all the bins piling up on there. So yeah, I've got a lot of things going on. Well, let's go and start watching something, guys. Let's see what we can find. See if I figure out where which one is it? No, it's not this one. This one. Okay. Get that out the way. All right. So okay, I'm curious. Yeah, don't care about that. That's a song. We don't care about music. This one looks interesting. Goes for 15 minutes. What's his name? Tectone. So okay, we're gonna watch here what he thinks of this one. Let's get started, guys.
Video of the
I actually kind of like
channel
this
on
guy
YouTube.
personally.
Like how subscribe for all my fellow sloppers. Today we have another
He's not the only one I
video
watch. I do watch
everybody's
others.
probably like in the top 3 worst women on the internet.
I just gotta fix
We
up
have
my
Valkyrae,
my
who has
earphone.
lived her entire life on eggshells, trying to be the PR queen.
All right, here we go.
Exactly what other people want.
Now, for the most part, guys, when I do my reactions, I like to keep the video going even when I talk. Because I could pause it like everyone else does, but it just makes it feel longer than it needs to be. Unless I need to pause it, then I'll pause it. But a lot of the time, I probably won't. So, yeah, let's get started. It goes for 13 minutes, so it could be a long one, could be a good one. I don't know. Let's see.
To hear, but nothing she wants to say. I want to remind you that Valkyrae seemed more disheveled over Sykkuno cheating on his girlfriend than she felt over the death of her own brother. And Valkyrae came out with a pretty insane statement on stream today. And, I want to remind you guys that Valkyrae is a 35-year-old woman. She's dating Hassan Piker.
Oh,
she
God.
apologized for saying no cap on a stack for real, because it's African American vernacular, and she has surrounded herself with a bunch of people that she thinks are friends, when in reality, she doesn't understand that they're just coworkers.
Yeah.
I think Valkyrae has now officially realized, title of this video, Valkyrae's life is over.
Yeah.
No,
All right, let's say this.
I have friends.
Do you?
I just don't have close friends.
Imagine how this might feel. There's 2 options. A massive stab in the back to every single person she surrounded herself with, like Cutie Cinderella, Maya, and whatever other Asians she hangs out with.
I hear music in the background.
Saying that she don't really with nobody like
Alright, it's coming from the video. Okay, cool.
that.
So, so making sure I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube.
These people's funerals. She's 35.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a dead-end career.
Mm-hmm.
With a dead-end relationship. She has no kids. And Valkyrae, in 10 years' time, we will read about in the tabloids as being a miserably divorced, single woman with no children. And that's the God's honest truth. People look at these streamers and they envy them. I look at these streamers and I pity them.
I was going to say, that's probably what I'm thinking, pity.
It's content and fame and clicks and money, and they have nothing. Look at this 35-year-old woman.
That's why I don't want to stream for days. Well, actually.
Among Us plushies.
Yeah, this is why I don't want to stream for hours and hours and hours on all my channels, because if I did that, I'll have no time, and I'll have no time for more important things, like family and friends and, well, love and that kind of stuff. So that's why I won't do ridiculously amounts of hours. So that's why I don't do long time. But yeah.
With Funko Pops decorating the wall, no family photos, no family mementos, no children in the background, no friends, nothing. Just
Damn.
the empty shell of someone who decided, I want to play video games for the rest of my life. The closest friend she has is her Squirtle plushie right next to her. It's embarrassing, guys. I'm not gonna lie, it really is.
I am friends with everyone.
No, you don't.
I am friends.
Uh-huh.
I think friends are people that get along, right?
Uh-huh.
Friends. I just don't have. We're not close. And then it's like, what defines close? Like, did I bring you to meet my family? Do I think like.
These people, these streamers,
How are you asking that kind of question? Do I make them family? I mean, it should be something you know what when you're 15, not 35.
are so detached from reality, they don't even know what a close friend is.
Mm-hmm.
A close friend is someone who still hangs out with you when there's no content plans in the future. A close friend is someone who hangs out with you when there's no incentive for them to be there other than they just enjoy your company. A close
Exactly.
friend is someone you talk to your fiance about, your friends about, your family about. You show your dogs, let them come over to your house,
Mm-hmm.
and you hang out just because
You want to hang out.
you feel safe, where you know the
Exactly.
things you tell them will stay between them and you alone. And it's good that Valkyrie's realizing this, but to be realizing this at 35
That's a bit
is
late.
a little bit depressing. I do genuinely
I mean,
feel that all of these streamers
I
that
think
you
it's a-
guys enjoy and celebrate.
I mean, it's a good thing she's realizing it now. It's better than doing this at 45 or 55, where you got no future when it comes to having kids. But at the start,
You will soon realize they have completely obliterated their entire life because they never grew up. They
Basically,
never
yeah.
understood how to be an adult because they didn't need to. They've never faced real hardship because they faked their entire personalities for years. Guys, I want to remind you that Valkyrie said that she was close friends with Saikuno for 6 years and didn't even know that he had a girlfriend. These
God
people don't
damn.
know what real relationships are. They don't know what real friendships are. They have no idea what the real meaning of life is. They are adult children. That's the truth.
I think knowing everything about each other is bare minimum, right? It's like, do you actually know everything? And it's like, damn. It's
I
like,
mean, yeah, I get where that's come from. I know. Look, I got a friend. We pretty much know everything each other. We're both very. She's a great person, but she has some moments where she disappears. Like she's so busy, it's just overwhelming for her. And I love her to bits though. She's my best friend, and I don't know. I'll be honest. If I'm glad none of my family watched this because if they did, what I'm going to say will get me into trouble. The only one I think may watch is Trent. Hopefully he's not watching this one. But yeah, I actually like her a good amount because she does have like many good qualities, but she has some bad ones too. Obviously, yeah, there's some bad qualities. I'm not going to say what they are because it's not really anyone's business. But she has a lot of good qualities. That's what I look for. Also, actually, I'll leave this part to the end, last 10 minutes or so.
can I like force my friendship upon people? I was thinking I should message people and be like, hey, I know we're coworkers, but I would love to I would love to get to know you more. And then, but it's like, what if they don't want to get to know me?
Well,
This is a conversation
here's the thing: if they don't want to get to know you, not your loss, and move on.
that a middle school girl with a DeviantArt and autism has with their family. This is not a conversation that a 35-year-old
Exactly.
has publicly in front of thousands of viewers. This is what I mean. These streamers are actively ruining their lives.
Mhm.
When everything is all said and done, nobody is going to fuck with them at all. They will have no kids because they've been brainwashed by the liberal agenda to never have children ever again. They will have nothing. Maybe they'll have some money, and that's great. Maybe they can afford to be a sugar mama for some random husband on the street. But the reality is, don't envy streamers. Don't.
Yeah, I
These
don't.
people
Trust me, I
aren't
don't.
investing. They don't have an LLC. They're burning all their money, and all of the fame and enjoyment is temporary.
I mean, I don't envy any streamer guys. I respect them and all that, but no, I don't. That's why I only do like a few hours per channel. That's why I don't like doing ridiculous amount of hours. But yeah,
They will be left with nothing. And I'm telling you this, I'm not saying this to be a dick. I'm saying this because it's the truth. And more people, including chatters as well, need to realize what to focus on. Too many people focus on what is finite, not enough people focused on what is infinite in this world, what is meaningful in this world,
Yep.
what actually matters. I'm sorry.
I actually
Playing video
respect
games
that. I
all
actually
day is
agree.
not a good way to
Completely
spend your
agree.
life. It's not. It's very fun for now, but it will grow old. It will grow stale, and you'll realize that you wasted a lot of your time.
Yep.
If these games, if you're not actively fully enjoying them by yourself or with the people you love, and you're just playing games to pass the time, do things that will improve your life for the better rather than just pass the time for the now. Nothing is infinite, though.
I
Raising a
agree.
family
I mean, I play games because I
and
enjoy it,
building a
and I
legacy
like giving you
is
guys
what
some
has
stuff.
the potential
So,
to be infinite, my opinion.
but yeah,
Don't
I
live
get
your
that.
life
That's
as you
actually
are.
quite a good spot.
People overestimate.
Now, Valkyrae then decides to speak on the reality of streamer friendships with everybody's favorite streamer, QT Cinderella. Let's get on with it.
How much streamers know each other.
Yeah.
Ludwig
yeah.
said it best.
I am not your friend.
I'm not your friend.
It's hard because I understand it.
There's like a line and it's blurred.
It's funny too because
By the way, they're only talking about this now because now it's the popular thing to do. It's true. Now that the glass ceiling has been broken when nobody was previously allowed to break it by people like myself, of course, and XQC and Asmongold, people realize that all of these friendships are completely fraudulent. Nobody
Yep.
in AMP actually fucks with each other. Nobody in OTV actually fucks with each other. Nobody in OTK actually fucks with each other. None of these people talk. They don't. Now, they might pass the time and earn a couple bucks by pretending to be friends with somebody, but none of them actually give a fuck about each other. And that's the
That's
goddamn
true.
truth.
I mean, I
Nobody
do
really
agree.
ever has your back. People who
I mean, I do agree with that because even though I'm just a starting one, I've been doing it for a few years, but I've been working out how I am now. I kind of worked out who I am, so that's not an issue no more. But yeah, like when it comes to streams, people like other streamers, I don't really care too much about them because I see them like work colleagues more than friends. Not everyone though, not everyone. But yeah, plus I got some real life friends, so they're the ones I really want to focus more on. But it's hard when things are going on.
I have completely
I never want to be
my
put in that situation
reputation
again.
over would ever have my back in the same regard that I have theirs, barring a few people. Barring a few people. For example, I would say Nuxtaku is a man who would always have my back just like I always have his, regardless of what they say. I don't give a fuck. There's a couple other creators as well. You guys probably know who I'm talking about. But a lot of these people, they don't focus on those relationships with people who truly have their back. And that's why I love the scenario that happened with Saikuno.
Yep.
Saikuno cheated on his girl. Yes, that was awful.
Yes.
They blew up that relationship like he fucking raped somebody.
Yep.
These people are so quick to burn the bridges that they've built over the years for merely
That was
PR
weird.
and financial gains. So immediate. And I think that speaks a lot. And Valkyrae is one of them. And we all saw it. Pokemon is another one. We all
Yeah,
saw
you
it.
probably heard about the that whole thing. They cheated on his girlfriend, and well, we'll just say that was a thing. I mean, she ended up saying to everyone that he outed her and all that, SA'd her, whatever you want to call it, when it wasn't true, or it's just her making that up. She was upset that because he broke up with her or something and cheated, and whatever the case may be. Gotta be real careful these days, guys, as being a guy. And even some women are gotta be careful. So I know guys would do shitty things to a female. Because I know one of my close mates, she's had it hard. She deserves a good guy, but yet every time she gets one, she gets used up, and yeah.
Pokemon and Valkyrae don't have a damn genuine friendship in their entire life, and they never will.
remember when we first started this podcast, I said something along the lines of like, yeah, Ray and I aren't really like friends.
We're not. We're literally got closer because,
Yeah, because
we
of the
do this pod
podcast.
together.
The only reason why you are getting closer is because you see each other as a means to an end, because you're getting financial motivation. And that's great that you realize that. If money and fame was not on the table, you wouldn't give a fuck about each other. And by the way, when Ludwig and QT eventually break up, that's going to be hilarious.
And people were
Oh,
so
God.
mad at me for saying that. And I was like, no,
No, it's
like,
just true.
I understand where viewers will see I stream with so and so every other week. That means we're best friends. It's like they don't even know my name, you know, and that's actually really common because at the end of the day, like we are coworkers.
Yeah.
We're very friendly
And there's
coworkers.
so many gamer houses.
There's so many
where
gamer
people
houses.
Is it not? To me, this is such a disgusting concept to only be friends with someone as a means to an end. Now, that's why I got burned in the streaming community, because I was the dumbass who actually treated these people like I genuinely cared about them.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my problem. That's always been my problem, And that's why I got
No,
so
it's not really a
is
problem.
because
He's a
I
human.
was
What do you
stupid.
expect?
And I treated these people like they gave a fuck about me. I treated these people like I want to be treated. I
Exactly.
treated these people like we would be friends for life. I tried very hard to make friends in this space. And to be honest, I have been successful. And I'm not going to name who, but I have at least 10 friends in this space that I know I will be friends with for the rest of my life. But I was trying to be good to
Unless they
people.
pass out.
Many people in OTK, I genuinely thought we were friends, and I talked to them like they were friends. I confided in them like we were friends. I was there for them like they were friends. I lost sleep night after night after night for people who I consider myself very close with that I soon realized that was
We're
a
not it.
one-way street. And the moment it was inconvenient at all, I was thrown to the wayside.
Yep.
Same thing with the people in the gacha space. People who I bet my career on would not have my back whatsoever. And it's pathetic because being real and being authentic in this space is what's quickest to get you fucked over.
Yep.
And that's why I say all the time, I feel like I'm a streamer who's witnessed my own death because people thought my career was over. People thought that the bad guys won, but they didn't. And I had the very rare opportunity to see who would attend my grave. I know who was there.
Oh goodness.
I know who had my back. I know who.
All right, after this
defended me
guy's
with
gotta go
a
toilet.
strict net negative. But thankfully, they see now it paid off because once again the truth came to light,
Mm-hmm.
and I am still here, and I'm not going anywhere. I never will. I'm like that cancerous little black spot. I will never die ever. But it's very beneficial.
Probably a bad
And
analogy.
that's why people hate me is because they thought that I was done and I wasn't. And now they know that I'm coming back to get them. But I'm not going to sweat it. And people will get what they deserve in time.
Like move in together because it
Yeah.
makes sense for rent. I've lived with so many people where I don't even see them. I lived at the Screamer house with Pokey, Janet, and Celine. During COVID, we hardly saw each other.
Yeah.
We were always streaming or always in our rooms and like hardly ever out and about. And it's the same with Sykkuno. Even
Yeah, that's the issue with streamers, guys. That's all they do. You sit in their room, streaming all day. That's just sad. It's a sad life. But that's just my
though
opinion.
I've lived with him, I hardly saw him.
These people want you to believe that they're friends with other people for one reason and one reason only, and that is cross-pollination.
I was going to
They
say
know
maybe clout
if
or
they
something.
have the impression that they are friends with another big streamer, that streamer's audience is more likely to watch them because Twitch and streaming culture is very parasocial. And that's
Yeah, it's a
true.
terrible
And I think
method.
it's pathetic that these people have turned one of the most beautiful things of life, which is not the family that you were born into, but the family you choose, your
Yep.
friendships.
That's
and
true.
Completely turned it into profit and financial gain just because they wanted a couple extra viewers. And now it's all coming to light.
Yep.
And now everybody realizes that nobody really gives a fuck about each other. And it's uncomfortable. It's weird. It's corny. It's lame.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also hardly talked, but we're friends, right? So,
Right.
'cause like, but then it's like, what defines a friend? I know you mentioned like, if I don't know your last
This
name,
is
then
what
we're
I
probably
keep
not
saying.
friends.
If I do not know your last name, we are not friends.
Wow.
It's weird how all of these people want to say, oh my God, you got to do this with that person. Oh my God, you got to do this with that person. Nobody actually gives a fuck about anybody. And that's what I've been saying
Yep.
for years.
All they care about is the
And I
money.
hate how it's come to this, but it's the truth. They only care about looking good, and they only care about looking as poised as possible
Yep,
to get an extra
yep.
click or an extra dollar.
Yep.
And that's the truth. Streamers
I totally agree. I actually agree with this video completely. All they seem to be caring about is the extra views, the extra bit of money, but not caring about the connection and friendships and all that. I'm lucky. I do have some really good friends. I love the bits and pieces. I'll do anything for these guys. I mean, I know they'd do anything for me if they could, but at the moment they can't really do anything. So, yeah. All right, we'll get ready to move on to another one. So what else is there to talk about? We'll get ready to get started for the next one. I did put some on my my watch later, so we'll see if there's any in there. Oh, I just watched the first one. No, Billy the Fridge quit. Don't really care about that no more. All right, we'll start watching this one, and then who's?
Good
Oh
morning,
God,
boys. Today
it's him again. Didn't even know. I do have some other ones after this that should be different. I think different things, but yeah, it is what it is. Got some locale live ones I want to watch because there's some interesting stuff going on in there at the moment. But first, I got to go to the toilet because I need to go to the toilet, guys. I do apologize. It is what it is. All right, guys, I do apologize. Had to go to the toilet. I mean, sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short. Let's get back to it.
Is a massive day
So apparently, this
for everyone
OnlyFans
engaged
girl
on
lost
social
everything.
media.
Apparently, I don't know what the hell he's talking about here.
Number one OnlyFans creators in the entire world, which means I bet she's just a bright young woman, full of great takes, very educated, very informed. On
Yeah, I don't
everything.
believe it.
I bet she's just a peach to talk to. Well, anyways, just like this happens with every other OnlyFans woman on the internet, the moment that they actually make a video or get interviewed, you find out how truly fucking stupid they are. So Sophie Rain talked to Piers Morgan and the governor of Florida, and well, let's just show off where this all went. Let's get right into
Oh, he's gonna be good,
Man,
guys.
Does she not look like a brainless? You know what? I'm gonna be kind just to make sure I don't get copyright struck.
So, what do you feel about
She doesn't look-
and his plan to tax you 50% as a sin tax for being a sinner?
A sin tax.
I'm going to be honest, it's ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. Florida already has no income state tax. It doesn't exist. So it seems very selective and it seems like it's a punishment.
James,
Okay, women in accountability. Maybe more iconic duo that doesn't exist. You should never feel bad about how much millionaires and billionaires get taxed. You should not care.
Yeah.
You really shouldn't. Honestly, we should tax millionaires like myself even more. I'm paying 44% in taxes, and I take that, I mean, it sucks, but I understand the very privileged life that I get to live with the immense amount of wealth that I have. It's absolutely A-okay. Now, the other thing is, I don't really live that wonderful of a lifestyle. I just have my house, I have my dog, I have my cats, I have my fiance. I don't do this clubbing lifestyle. I don't drink, I don't do drugs. My passion is streaming and playing card games and going to the gym and spending time with my loved ones. That's it. Many people,
Man, that's really
once you get
respectful.
above the 5 million mark, what else do you need all that fucking money for? You don't. So honestly,
Yeah, what's gonna happen when you die? I can't go with you.
Technically, who do content creation more? I don't give a fuck. Me personally, and also, man, there is no brain behind those eyes.
Yeah, I feel like she's got no.
I mean, Sophie says that that she feels like this is a punishment. Why are you punishing her?
Well, hey, Sophie, good to meet you. It's not a punishment at all. What it is a deterrent. I think Sophie recognizes that our state was better off when young women aspired to be teachers, small business owners, doctors, and lawyers.
Facts! And the fucking video broke because a truth nuke just dropped.
As opposed to creating adult content.
Facts. The fact that there is 3.8% of women in the United States between the ages of 18 and 24 that have an OnlyFans is fucking ridiculous.
That's actually pretty high.
That is fucking ridiculous. That is nearly 1 million women in the United States who have a OnlyFans.
Man, I think that's crazy to have so many OnlyFans, guys. What, should males start making their own one? Should I make one, guys? I know this is I'm gonna cop it in the lip spat. Who cares?
You want to know why? Because women on the internet are pushing and popularizing this shit and not showing you what's going to happen when you have an OnlyFans and you don't make it. Congratulations. Everybody in your college now knows what your asshole looks like and they paid $2. It's a disgusting business to promote. It's disgusting that women are starting to see OnlyFans as a valid career option the moment they turn 18. It's even worse that parents are grooming their children into starting this as a viable business plan.
Yes, the terrible idea. I would never do that.
Pour out their sons or daughters, mainly daughters, for profit and get them to degrade themselves and live a disgusting life. Let's keep going here.
Can respect Sophie Rain as an individual and still respectfully call out that I don't want thousands of young women who are in high school today to feel like the only way they can make a living when they graduate is selling adult content, video, photos of themselves on the internet. So Sophie, look, with all due respect, I know you're from Florida. I'm from Florida. We both love our state.
OnlyFans women should be charged and taxed an incredible amount for leading debaucherous lives, and no one should feel bad for these people.
Want what's best for
I know
them,
I don't.
and
I don't
want
feel
what's
bad
best
for
every
them.
single woman in our state, and that's not to be objectified and exploited by the OnlyFans owners.
True.
Sophie, what's your response to that?
I feel like as adults, we are all able to legally make our own decisions. And I think that we should also educate a lot more on all of these opportunities that you're speaking of, because I just don't think that we should be singling out any individual for what they choose to do.
Okay, so let me get this right. This is how Democrats talk, by the way. This is how liberals talk. Come closer. Let's fucking talk.
Oh, here we go.
This is how the liberals, this is how the Democrats talk. This is how they brainwash you. I believe that everyone should be allowed to do whatever they fucking want to do. I believe we should all be able to do whatever the fuck we want with our lives. Oh, okay, great. I don't know why you're singling people out and punishing for what they're doing. Oh, so let me get this right. So we can't punish drug dealers? Oh, really? Oh, okay. So what? We can't single out pedophiles?
All right, I get where he's going.
Yeah. Here's the thing: if people are doing things that are wrong, they.
I think there is a restriction to what people should be able to do. Instead of people saying you can do whatever you want, don't say that. That's not what you want, because it means you can be drug dealers or gang, go to gangs and things like that. There needs to be a restriction or a limit.
Should be punished and singled out.
Goodness gracious, guys, I'm sleepy.
It sounds really nice. It sounds really happy until you say, wait a second, what the fuck is she even saying?
James?
Well, I want to single out drug dealers.
There it is.
Sophie, I want to single out people who are committing crimes in our society.
There it is.
And so, as governor, my responsibility is very simple. I want to make sure that there is a path. What is, with all due respect to Sophie, what are you going to tell your daughter in 10 or 15 years when all of these images are all over the internet and your daughter is being bullied in middle school and was told that you guys were Christians? With all due respect, what do you say then? It creates a real weight, a real tension between a mom and her children, and of course, a worker and her employer.
Truth nuke.
I don't want to encourage women to
that's actually a good point.
fired from their job.
I mean, I don't think it's a good idea to go to this type of stuff. I mean,
True.
Okay, Sophie?
I mean,
Sophie?
I'm only 21. I haven't even thought about having kids yet. But also, I think that the main discussion.
Australia.
Let me rephrase that. I'm only 21. I haven't thought about the repercussions of my actions.
Yep. I was thinking of that, but I was going to say it, but I didn't say it. Got a lot of stuff to do here tomorrow too, guys, so.
Everyone calls the designated driver a buzzkill at clubs, but there's the one who are going to have to take care of everybody when they inebriate themselves, when they poison themselves, as they lose hundreds of dollars on alcohol for a night they won't even remember, and then the DD has to take them and say, oh man, you're such a stick in the mud. Yeah, because I have to make sure that everybody here needs to be safe. It's not our fault, women. Don't think about the horrible actions and the horrible
they don't think about the big picture.
Doing on yourself, on the youth, and on the future generations. And we are not the bad guys for acknowledging this. We are not the bad guys for calling this out. We are not the bad guys for trying to right a wrong.
Here is syntax, and like in the state of Florida.
And also, God forbid any man actually wife up one of these people. Absolutely not. Why in the fuck would you ever marry an OnlyFans woman who have zero value to society? So much so, the only way they can make money is by selling photos of their. Why would you want to wife that up?
There's already income tax. So, and that's also one of the main identities of Florida is that it is a no income state tax. And I think the main issue here is you're attacking women already on the site making money. You're attacking women.
Yeah, I heard that.
Being misogynist rather than trying to help the future generation to not promote a life of being a whore as something that's worth any amount of respect. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm attacking men as well.
Exactly. There's multiple people on the site, and not everyone does
He picked up on that immediately. Sophie, once again, trying to say, oh, you're just attacking women, because that's what happens in this gynocentric society. That's what happens.
Yeah, she thinks it's an attack on women.
Slavery obeys the same laws that you do, James.
No, Pierce. Prior to slavery being illegal, would you have opposed slavery because it was legal? It was legal, Pierce. It's okay if it's legal, right?
There it is.
Sophie?
I mean, I didn't live back then.
Oh my God.
There it is. And then he gives a perfectly valid reasoning. And she says,
Oh my God, she never thought this through.
Dude, this guy is a truth nuke-based god. Holy fuck. The governor of Florida, this guy is the man.
Talk about what we are here to talk about, which
an
is
analogy.
syntax,
Of
and it's
course you do.
Yeah, but stupid people don't understand analogies. This is like trying to talk.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was thinking.
But I told him, if you build 100 bridges, right, you're a bridge builder. But if you one goat, now all of a sudden you're a goat. And he says, why are we talking about goats? Stupid people cannot understand analogies. They can't.
Didn't
Effective.
live back then, Sophie. Of course you didn't. This is my issue. This is my issue. I'm here to have a good faith conversation with a former Florida resident. Sorry, a current former resident, a current Florida resident. And my point to Sophie is this: is if you want to keep doing this, then we're going to take 50% of what you earn and we're going to use it to raise public school teacher pay.
Yup.
Our public school teachers are
Yup.
not getting paid enough. We're going to use this as a resource to fund the empowerment of young women who have signed up to
I
do
mean, I think
something
it's a good
dignified.
idea, but I think 50% might be steep.
With all due respect, unlike you, and be a public school teacher, educating, inspiring, and
Do
motivating
you know what,
the
James?
next generation.
You know,
Huge W. Apparently, Piers Morgan later then goes. Wait. The face you make when you hear 50% of your earnings are going to schools instead of parties. Just a mindless reptilian zombie, bro. Jesus. Sophie, I haven't thought about my future yet. I'm only 21. Dumb whore thinks she can't ruin her life and future with decisions she makes at 21. She's going to be an infamous whore who can buy luxury items, but she'll never have a respectable family life ever. Truth nuke.
Yeah.
We have Piers Morgan coming to Sophie's defense. What a cuck.
If you want to keep doing this, then we're going to take 50% of what you earn and we're going to use it to raise public school
Yep.
teacher
Perfect.
pay. Our public school
I mean, I
teachers
think it's a
are not
good
getting
use
paid
of it at
enough.
least,
We're
even
going
though
to
I
use
think
this
it might
as
be
a
steep.
resource to fund the empowerment of young women who have signed up to do something dignified, with all due respect,
Yep.
unlike you,
Facts.
and be a public school teacher,
Yep,
educating.
I agree, I agree.
do you know what?
Facts. God damn, I love this guy.
Yeah, he's got
Holy
nothing but
shit.
W's, does he?
Truth nuke.
James,
next generation.
you know what? Here's what I would say.
Go ahead, defend the woman, man, because she obviously can't do it by herself because all women are retarded, right, Piers Morgan? You want to talk about how empowered they are, but you're once again having to go to their aid and protect them. This is how women get away with this shit, by the way.
Can you let him
Act like
do
they're
it?
too fucking
I mean, you
stupid
should
to
do it
understand
after
that
he
it's
says it, not
something
before.
else to perform. It's so pathetic. And the men who fall for this shit are even stupider.
I've got to end this debate. Here's what I would say. I've listened to both of you, and you've both made good points. But honestly, that
No.
What
Mm.
good point did Sophie Rain make? What are you talking
Oh, I agree there. I heard that as soon as I heard that. I'm like, no, she didn't really make good points. I feel like there's nothing behind her head. I don't know.
about? She didn't even understand an analogy. Here we go. Go ahead, Piers. Come to the rescue. Tell
Yep.
us how being a whore is admirable.
you made was so pompous and patronizing. Honestly, who are you to be the great moral arbiter of what young women do with themselves?
He's not the great moral arbiter. He's presenting a side of an argument. Being a whore has been shamed for thousands of years because you have to. You have to. Because it is a shortcut just to go around sucking dicks. But the problem is it leads to long-term shame and destruction of families and values. So what are you talking about, Piers? This guy's the moral arbiter. People have been saying this for 100 years, and they should keep saying it. They should keep saying it. Just like being a drug dealer is a horrible life to live. Just like being a prostitute is a horrible life to live. And you want to know why that is, Morgan? Because if your daughter was a prostitute or if your son was a drug dealer, you would tell them to get their life together. So what the fuck do you mean? This guy's trying to be a moral arbiter. No, this dude's just speaking common sense. Something you clearly lack. Piers is a cuck with his wife. I haven't heard anything about that. His wife did cheat on him because no morals. Okay, before I go in on that, let me just double check. No, there's no credible evidence. All right. So I'm not going in on any of that. And also, I don't want to shit on a man for being cheated on. It would be appropriate and it makes sense for what he's preaching. But I know how much it sucks to get cheated on. Even when you don't like, even when you try to get a divorce multiple times and they still cheat, it's like, why didn't you just leave? And fuck the wife for doing that shit if she did. Let's keep going here.
Themselves legally in the United States. Who are you to say if you become governor, you're going to take half her money in a state where they don't have even state income tax? It's like there's a real arrogance to this, that you've decided you are the moral arbiter of every Floridian. And it may be why you're trailing so badly in the polls. And Sophie, the good news for you is don't worry about it because he's not going to win. So you're not going to end up giving Mr.
Oh, after this interview, I don't know about that. Because I think a lot of people in Florida think like this guy. And him saying,
I don't know, to be honest.
He knows.
I'm thinking about it really carefully. I think a lot of people might actually side on her. Because a lot of people are simps. Let's be honest. They're gonna suck up to the princess. They're gonna suck up to the pretty girl, and they're gonna look at the guy being like, sexist and all that kind of shit. I think she'll probably get more sympathy than he will be.
He just got the biggest
Cool. Tell me, am I right?
of his career. Man.
I mean, I get where he's going. I do, but I don't know if he's gonna win.
Absolutely gonna win.
Fishback any money for his plans, much as it would be great to put more money into teachers in public schools. Of course it would be, but it won't be coming from you, Sophie Rain, because he ain't gonna win.
Yep.
Well, if I'm not going to win, Sophie Rain can put a $5 million bet on Polymarket.
My political instincts are very good, and I'm afraid the way the polls look at the moment, James Fishback, to quote my favourite phrase, you have two hopes, no hope and Bob hope. But miracles can happen in politics, and I wish you all the best. Sophie Rain, thank you very much indeed for joining me. I wish you continued success. I think women should better do what they want with themselves, as long as it's within the confines.
I believe that every woman should be allowed to do whatever they want to do. And this is why Democrats are seen as good people. Because being a Dem, being a left-leaning cuck is so easy because everything you say just sounds so pretty. Wow, I believe everybody should be allowed to do whatever they want. Oh, really? Really? Oh, okay. Interesting. So everybody should be allowed to be a hoe. Everyone should be allowed to sell drugs. Oh, okay, Pierce. Okay, gotcha. Wow, what a pretty language. You should be able to eat 50 million pounds of ice cream. Why? So they can all die from obesity? I hate this whole everybody should be allowed to do everything they want. Well, we need to have rules and regulations for this shit.
Fines of the law. And so should you,
We're
James.
going to change the law, and we are going to change the law, Pierce.
Well, we'll see about that. If you win, you can try.
If I win, Sophie Rain's going to owe me $50 million, and I'm going to raise teacher pay all over the state. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to proudly do it because in Florida, we don't let our women be exploited by OnlyFans degeneracy.
Yes, sir.
We inspire them to be something more. And Sophie, there's still more time. There's still time left for you to quit OnlyFans and do something dignified. I say that with love. I've never attacked you personally. I truly want what's best for you and your family.
Sophie, let me answer that because I think one of you will be quitting this year, their current job, and it won't be you, and it won't be me. I've got to leave it there. Thank you.
Let's see here.
Wow.
James Fishback, 31-year-old Republican running for governor of Florida. Hey, man. Hey, man. Focus on affordability, anti-immigration policies, and conservative cultural issues.
Yeah, well, that's a good.
Man. Hey. For all my watchers out there, I am firmly backing James Fishback. Let's get the crazy.
Yeah, he probably will. I'm hoping he does win because I definitely don't like OnlyFans. Anyone who does them. I mean, I know there's people who do them for other things, but I think OnlyFans needs to be taxed depending on the content that people are doing on it. Because not everyone who uses OnlyFans uses it for that kind of stuff. I know a lot of people use it for crossplays and things like that. They don't go nudity or anything like that. They go close to it, but not quite. But that's just me. Now there's one more thing I want to watch, and then we're going to finish up because I've got to head back to the Austin. God damn it, I don't like the Austin, but frack it, we'll have to do it. I mean, it's the right thing to do. I don't want to do it, but yeah. Oopsie. I think that's this guy's name. There he is. So this is for... Now watch out, there's a few of them, guys, so... Okay, here we go. Oh no, that's not it. Actually, this one's a bit more interesting. I want to watch this.
Tell Gigi that people want this. They want it. It's going to benefit you. It's going to benefit me. It's going to benefit her. You know how this game is, bruh.
Savage would really like you up here tonight since
Yes.
So what's going on?
No, I was just in bed with this compress on my eye. I'm fine.
Well, you don't need to cam up. Just come up. She says she has 6 questions for you. So if
That's
you can come
it.
up with
That's
questions,
it.
like that would help out a lot.
A camera on. I don't want to do that.
Well,
to you.
I've got my camera on, so I'll cover for you. I'll sit here quietly, and
Is
you
that
know,
okay?
is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
she
wants.
says that.
It's just look, y'all. Like I said, I don't think she understands. I don't think she knows what I was being
Oh, what's Scooter
told.
doing there anyway?
She was being told certain
So
things.
everyone who
was
gets
new
kicked
to
off
me,
Locale
and I
Live
was
gets
being
their own little
told
shit.
certain things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. She's got to come and answer your questions. That's the only way that there is any path forward at all, if we're completely honest.
I mean, there's always room for redemption. What's up, Gidgy? Gidgy is in. Okay, Gidgy. We have had our times, honey. But we have never spoke directly. We
No,
have
ma'am.
never ever
This is the
spoke
first time.
directly. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Don't be
This is the first
afraid.
time.
Don't be
No,
afraid.
no.
I'm gonna
I'm
turn.
not. I mean, I was afraid at first, but you know what? I am prepared to own up to everything I've done. I'm prepared to be 100% honest with you. And yeah, I mean, I would love nothing more than to be on amicable terms with you, Savage. I have a great amount of respect for you. I always have. I just don't know how to show that very well.
Okay. My first question is it's only like maybe 5 or 6 questions. You'll learn now that you don't have to be on time. You ain't got to do this. You can be free.
Don't tell me she got
I
fired.
go to the bathroom if I choose to because I'm on my own shit.
Yeah, see, that's the one thing that I'm not there yet, right? I got to get moved out of this place. I got to get my computer fixed. I got to get my life together. But
Trust me, I actually agree with that.
I watched Roxy go through it. I watched you go through it. I watched fucking Buff, you know, that sense of freedom that people get. And it's so much better content, right? Like you don't feel the pressure to please anybody but you and your people. You're not worried about every other host or every other Keemstar. I don't know. It's different.
Mm-hmm. He's not what he claims. I'm telling you.
Oh, no, he's not. No, I've seen that now. I realize that now after spending as much time, and I'm not going to get into the legal part of it, but after spending as much time as Matthew and I did with my uncle and realizing the shit that he's trying to hold over our faces and the stuff that he does, it's not good business.
Definitely.
He's a businessman and he's doing good, but he's not helping people. Come on.
You know what the first thing I saw about when I first laid eyes on him? When he got us in these meetings and said, "Oh, you're a part of Milkers," dude. He come up there with his little jacket on and his glasses on. The first thing I looked at was used car salesman.
Ouch.
He's like a con man more than a businessman.
Wow.
He promised me I was going to make. He promised me I was going to make $20,000 a month. Me. 20K.
Well, it's the
Boogie doesn't even make that.
It's the doctor money.
Well, the doctor money has never been anything but what's below a nurse, right below a nurse. I mean, figure the most Boogie ever makes in a month is what, 15, 18,000? Come on.
Yeah, okay.
That's on a good month. That's on a good fucking month. That's on fat camp. That's not on now, you know, regular. Come on.
Yeah, for real. Okay, the
No, it
first
is.
question I have is that you always claim that you knew of and have seen evidence about last year's fat camp involving me. What does that mean?
Ooh. Boy, that is borderline NDA. Hang on, let me think about how I can answer this.
There you go. Okay, so it must be still on it.
NDA is shit. You can wipe your ass with it, bro.
Yeah, no, because he's broken it so many times, I don't think he could ever come after us. But what I've been told is that Mike still has a video of your...
Really?
Holy shit, I can't believe I said that out loud. Yes, ma'am, I told you I'd be honest.
Let me write that down.
Who said that? Mike or Keem or just who said that?
Yeah, that's what I don't know. Who told you that?
It's been told to me by it's been confirmed by different people that Mike has evidence of. Now, Mike has never said, I want to make this crystal clear. Mike has never come to me and said shit. You know, Mike's not like that. I don't think he is. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But Mike has never said that. I know that I was in a call with someone that I...
Why is it always these fat people who tend to be the shittiest people in the world? No, I'm serious. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, but every time I see these fatty people, it's so bad. Like, we've got Mike obviously doing some shitty stuff. You've got what's this, Nova Online, and you've got billions of others that have been done over the years that are just shitty people. Why? Is this because they can't get a woman? Is this what it is? It's all about women. God damn.
I'm not going to involve in this because I'm never going to speak bad about her. But we were in a call that said that, there is some evidence out there that Mike has a video of things that were flashed without underwear. And it was said pretty much like that.
Somebody
And
on
that
the
was
video?
my.
No.
Well, it wasn't Tina that said it. Tina and I were in the call. I honest to God don't remember who it was. It wasn't Keem. Maybe, was it Steak? I don't think it would be Steak.
Well, I would Steak even know he wasn't there.
Steak wouldn't know. No, it wasn't Steak. It wasn't. Honest to God, I don't feel comfortable saying anything more because I don't remember. I just remember that was the smoking gun. I mean, this was the first time I was told this was after Savage left.
Mm-hmm.
And we were talking about, well, I don't want to piss Savage off. And Tina didn't. Tina was very clear about that. She did not want to go after Savage. We wanted to leave Savage alone.
Let me ask a follow-up question to the first question.
Yeah.
Did Keemstar ever inflate you or wanting you to go at Savage?
Of course.
Yeah. That was
And Mike-
that was another question
then-
I had.
And
Yeah, I was
and then-
told if you wanna make a name, yeah, you go after Sav. Yeah, absolutely.
and then of course,
See, this is why I don't like this kind of drama stuff, guys. Because they're just going after each other for what? For funsies? I mean, I'd rather give you like my type of entertainment, like me suffering in games and doing this type of stuff, reaction stuff. So I don't attack anyone personally. I never will. But yeah,
of course,
I think
Michael had
that
done
was
the same
even-
thing.
Michael did not. No.
Okay.
I will be honest with you. Honest to God, I do not remember Michael ever encouraging it. Not like Keem. Keem's the. No, Michael
No,
has
when-
never propagated that he has something or said that he has something. I have never heard Michael say that. I
Okay.
do remember being in a call with Tina, and I was told, and I don't remember if it was Tina. I don't remember who it was at this point. I honest to God don't. But someone said there is still video on Michael's phone. We were talking about making sure you cover your ass at fat camp, protect yourself. There is still video on Michael's phone. Man, y'all are putting me in a bad fucking place because I don't want to talk shit about Tina, but I think it was Tina that told me. So she may have been, Tina Savage. She talked shit. She might have just been talking shit, telling me to cover my ass. It may not be true at all. It may have been just one of her. You know how she does that, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm not surprised to hear it from Tina, to be honest.
no. I'm PP. I'm being 100% honest, and I didn't want to say Tina. I knew Tina from the beginning. I just
Tommy
didn't
R
want to.
said it. Whenever Mike exploded on Queen Cindy was angry at Savage, he insinuated that he had something.
Yeah, he
That
did. He
was-
did insinuate. Yes. Then
Oh,
He's like,
okay.
let's
That's
talk about
probably
fat
it.
camp.
And you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, if Tina hears Mike say something like that, whether he's telling, flat out truth or not, Tina probably thought, oh yeah, he's got it locked down, and that's what's in her head. If I know
He's
Tina.
my witness when he messaged me and said, "Come to my camper," and I said, "No, go to bed."
Mike said that?
Yeah, who's going to walk
Yeah,
all the way
Mike-
back
Mike
down
had
into
offered-
the
yeah.
snake-covered road to where those RVs were at? Like, that's crazy.
Yes, he was in an RV. He sent
Yeah.
me a picture of himself, and he was like, "Come to my RV," and I was like, "Nah, bro, go to bed. We good."
Unfortunately, when
Yeah,
you're
it sounds a bit
living
weird.
in
There's so many more
contact
people
it's
coming.
Really, really hard. However,
There's so much
the
allegations
garage
going on,
leak
but
that
is
he
it
did
true? That's the
afterwards, and
question.
if he really threatened you with shit. That's serious, Savage. That's
Yes,
like
it is. He threatened me.
that's
They all threatened
very
me.
serious.
I'm
There
gonna
are
drop
attorneys
it.
that will
I'm
take
gonna
things on
drop it.
contingency. Yeah, that's not good, Keem. That's not good. And that's just it. He told me he knew I wanted to leave properly. I went to my uncle beforehand. I talked to him. I said, "Look," he said, "Look, you verbally gave. You were in tears asking to get out of it." Anyway, his contracts aren't as clad as we think, and we all know that, right? At the end of the day, we're still 1099 employees.
But are you 1099 employees? Because I've been saying since last year when Becky was there, because she caught on to that. Are you really 1099 employees when you're given implicit work instruction? Like,
Well, that's the
you've been in corporate world, Gidgy. You know what it means to be, non-exempt and an
Only this
exempt.
wasn't said to me. This is just my opinion. In the LCU, God, I hate saying this, but it's the truth. In the LCU, Savage is the fat camp joke.
Why though?
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, but if
I'm gonna
anybody,
check something up, guys. There's something that's bothering me.
if anybody brings up fat camp, they always talk about Savage, and you know, the more I hear about this, the more it does come across as jealousy. But I don't know.
You say it's the fat camp joke. Like, who was joking about? Like, were they making jokes about it at the
All
most
right,
recent fat camp?
Ringwood Police.
Oh yeah, I heard Savage's name a few times.
Who was making those jokes?
Brantley, Xylee.
Boogie made a joke at some point. I don't remember when, but you know, but I truly don't believe Mike wants to perpetuate this. I don't think it's coming from Mike. I really don't. I just don't think he gives a shit enough to perpetuate it.
Well, I mean, I don't think he would like to be sued if he's got a video of me that I am aware of.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
unaware of.
Scooter was texting with them.
Well, I texted Mike. I did not text Keem. Keem texted me during fat camp and told me how I ruined my internet career and I should
Oh
have been.
God, he's always going to do that.
Oh,
He's always going to. He'll probably. I got him blocked. Blocked.
So does Matt.
I did end up blocking him finally.
Because he'll get in your shit, and then they'll corner you. If you ever notice, Keem will not talk to you by himself. He's always got to have somebody with him.
Michael's always Wait a minute, you're right.
Sweet Tea even figured that out. Sweet Tea even had that figured out. She didn't want to get on the phone with him.
Keem, I don't want a private call with Keem. They're not fun, okay? He does the whole Keemstar thing. Safe place, even though people get doxxed in the VC on a daily basis, doxing.
Yeah, it's probably him doing it.
Yeah, let's talk about their exactly.
That's happening around the clock right now. I mean, you had Ken over there had to lock his chat down, and it wasn't even moving because somebody was in there dropping everyone's name.
Oh, yeah, it's really bad right now. The month is meat. And all the Voldemorts do is look at all this meat. They don't care about people. They just want to tear the meat away from the LCU. He is so ridiculous. Like, it's crazy how full of himself he is. He really thinks he's God's gift. I cannot believe I was so blinded by this man. Car salesman is good. Insurance salesman is what I was going to go with.
Yeah, definitely. It's interesting to hear it. I mean, I'll give him credit.
You know, the end of the world syndrome
You
is
don't
amazing.
see it when you're in it. You don't see it when you're in it.
I mean, I
When
think
you
this
get
whole,
out of it, you
I think this entire streaming thing has got too keen. But yeah, I would never work for LCU. That's one reason I stopped going into the Discord. I did not like it. After a while, it started going toxic. So I stopped it ages ago.
you see
Like, you know, when
you see
Billy
the
left and all that.
you see the
Billy's
grid
gone now,
versus
so
e-bagging,
a lot of the
everything.
characters I used to go there for are gone.
I'm not an e-bagger, and when I had to get up there and beg for members, I'm not a. I used to go with e-beggars. I'm like, yeah, bro,
Savage,
I can't do
was-
that shit, bro.
Thank God on Queens, they just kind of come. You don't really have to. I mean, well, never mind. But yeah, the e-bagging, it was just too much. It's like, why can't you just do a show? And if people like it, they're going to reward you. I mean,
That's exactly right. Gigi's right.
That did you sign a new contract?
The non-compete, which, yes, as a 1099 employee, I signed a non-compete. That kind of negates itself right there.
All right.
Because
You know what, guys? We're going to get ready to get going, I think. I enjoyed this. I hope you guys did too. It's nearly finished.
Anyway, it's 60 days.
There's just a lot of things going on, guys, so it's a bit hard to do as long as I wanted to do. Yeah, so... Now, tomorrow, I may do an early stream, because I want to do some stuff. I've got stuff I've got to do here and all that kind of shit. So, there might be something else that I'll be doing tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be before or after my Let's Plays, but it doesn't really matter when I do my Let's Plays. So, yeah. On that note, we're going to leave here, guys. Cheers. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Cheers. Da-da-da, da-da.